be afraid of the dark. This movie has it stars Katie Holmes, which she was in Dark Knight. She played
yeah, she's Rachel.
Rachel in the Dark Knight.
She looks so different.
There's Guy Pearce.
God, that's the
Guy
main
Pearce.
character?
Yeah, well,
the dad.
the dad is Guy Pearce. He plays
seen him before.
in Memento and Hurt Locker.
Ah,
Hurt
Hurt Locker
Locker.
was awesome.
And that little girl was in Just Go With It, an Adam Sandler movie. It's funny that she went from
Yeah, not
comedy to
horror. That's
horror.
a big leap.
now.
I've never seen Just Go With It. Did you?
Yeah.
You're touching me. I've never seen Just Go With It. That does seem like a funny movie that might
It was
be
pretty
cool,
funny.
but I never really looked into it. So I will do that in the future. Sorry.
Sidetrack.
Yeah, so don't be afraid of the dark.
Is it really a horror movie?
No. There's actually... No, you know, there are no comical moments, but for some reason I couldn't stop laughing my ass off.
You know, it was when we saw this movie, it was the entire theater was empty.
So it's like, the theater was ours.
So we felt like we had a riff track the movie.
Yeah.
But
We laughing all loud and shit.
But to tell you the truth, I mean, even on the these little shits are running around.
These little shits, yeah, that's like the best way to describe them without like spoiling it. Just these little shits are like running around. They fuck up everything.
Dude, they're brutal. Like they're pretty
brutal, but
for,
like
being little. But you can't you just
you can't take them serious.
They're like cracked out gobbies. I mean.
Yeah, they look like rat-sized monkeys.
Yeah, like they look like watching the cartoon Secret of Nim. They're like
They look like
hunchback, like basically fat rats that stand on their 2 feet.
Yeah,
Fat
and they're
rat.
hunchback.
Yeah.
And they have a monkey face.
Ooh,
See, yeah, and he's like,
he actually did that.
Yeah. I was like, oh, what is this? A Disney movie?
Yeah, it did remind me of the jungle.
Not the most scariest, what would you call it? Protagonist, you know.
Yeah, but
You know.
I think it was more. It was like thriller. Because you don't know if they're going to get the girl. It's like, oh, they're going to get the girl. Oh, no, she's running away.
I guess that's a good way to put it. It's a thriller. It's, it's not a horror movie.
And they use the let's make them jump tactic.
Yeah, like, I kind of get tired of that. Like, there's a difference between being surprised beyond all recognition and scared. You know, it's like, holy shit, a door open! But really, was that door that scary? You know?
But you know, the scene in the trailer with the covers are going up. It still made me jump. I was sitting there.
Yeah,
it made me jump
in the trailer.
And we were like goofing off the entire time right there. Like, oh, I'm not gonna jump over it. We were laughing our ass off. Like, oh, I don't know if I can watch this.
I
don't know if I can watch this part. And then it hit, and we still jumped.
I literally jumped. I could do that because we were the only ones in the theater. I was like, wow. Yeah. So
It was. I mean, it was. Oh, it was. How's this? Not to spoil anything. Second most depressing horror movie
ending.
ever.
Second.
The first being The Mist. The Mist
what
was.
What the fuck is wrong with that director? He's a sick man.
Mist was terrible. not in a good way, but
That's
Mist,
sick.
depressing.
It's sick.
But
sick.
this ending was. I mean, this movie was pretty depressing. Like, it's really funny because like the entire movie felt like
The director of The Mist has problems.
it felt like
Issues.
it was gonna be a good old happy ending. The movie,
Yeah, you know,
the movie,
like,
the little creatures, it's like something they could handle.
yeah, like that's the whole thing I was thinking the whole time was like, beat the shit out of them. And like
But,
they're all like they're in this together, and they're it's a loving, happy, broken family. And you think the broken family is gonna make it out better in the end than they were in the beginning, but never mind. Like it too.
For those little shits not being really scary, there were points where I was like, oh, they kind of freaked me out.
Yeah, they do. They're little shits. They'll stab you. They'll stab you.
Bunch.
I don't know what to really think of the movie.
I mean, it was good. I mean, it wasn't.
It wasn't great
bad.
acting. It was great acting.
Great acting.
Great
The
acting.
acting was great.
You know, the storyline wasn't.
The fact that it was
that
billed
bad.
as a horror movie makes it lacking.
That house was awesome.
House was awesome. You know what's funny? I was first. It's funny because while we were watching, I was all like, "Look, it's the Bridge of Terabithia." Guess what?
What?
The director of this,
Same house of Bridge of Terabithia?
no, directed Bridge of Terabithia.
Oh,
Like
what? Because the backyard and
Yeah.
all that bullshit? Yeah. I
Same
don't
director.
remember a house like that in
And you know
Bridge
what?
of Terabithia.
Like, the director also did Splice, and I hate Splice.
I didn't see Splice because your
But it's funny 'cause
review on Splice.
all these
movies
movies
I
have
don't want to see a dude fucking alien.
all these movies have depressing endings. Like, he's known for doing depressing.
My overall rating of the movie? Question mark.
Question mark.
And a half.
Question mark and a half.
No, I guess like a 5, not a 6, because like it had its moments, even if they weren't like horrific, holy shit, now I can't sleep moment, because I don't think they make those anymore. It still had its moments, like, oh, that was awesome.
So a solid 6. I'll give it a 6.
All right.
Solid 6.
Why do we always agree on the same score?
Not always.
One day I'm gonna disagree with you.
We disagree sometimes. Okay.
Name one.
Whatever. Whatever.
Like I said last time, you know, they get one
6.
score out of our
6.
2 reviews, so 6.
6.
6.
Damn
No. New question.
New question. Maybe I should ask, like, which...
What do you think of the qualities of horror movies in this day and age we live in? You know, do you think none of them are scary anymore? Too many of them rely on the element of surprise, you know, oh, it made you jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good question.
You know what?
What's the quality of horror movies? How do y'all feel about
Yeah.
the quality of horror movies today? So that wraps it up for tonight, whenever time you are watching.
That wraps it up for this said episode of
Jamar.
Jammer.
Jamar.
Just done a movie review.
Tune in next week for another exciting
18.
edition of Just Another Movie Review.
Just, that's depressing.
We probably said too much.
Just a tad. But not enough. Well,
Dwight
enough.
dies at the end.
What?
Dwight dies at the end.
What? You